Inside of you is an autopilot that controls everything you do, say, and think every day. The autopilot is your assumptions. It's not a matter of if you assume, but how you assume, and whether your assumptions are true. You learned your assumptions when you were very young, and if I were to ask you, what are your deepest assumptions? You probably couldn't tell me. You might say, so what? It doesn't really matter. But you would be wrong. According to the Barna Group, 91% of American Christians are dominated by the same flawed assumptions that are actually accelerating the secular demise of our nation. 91%. It is your flawed assumptions lived before a watching world that pushes people away from Jesus. It is your flawed assumptions that keep you from effectively living your faith in the real world at work, at school, in your community, in our nation. It is your flawed assumptions that likely will drive your children away from Christ. The majority of Christian students today walk away from their faith in their 20s. Few ever return. But I know why it happens and what to do about it. Do I have your attention? Unless you make a dramatic change now to put Christ in the middle of your public life, the Christian light may go out in America and in your own family, and it will happen on your watch. It is time for you to expose and replace your hidden false assumptions with the groundbreaking new book, Transparent: How to See Through the Powerful Assumptions That Control You by David Richardson. Radio host and New York Times bestselling author Eric Metaxas says, Transparent is an important book on a tremendously important subject. Megachurch pastor Daniel Fusco declared, I was blown away when he discovered the power of assumptions to help us find God and engage with Him in our public lives. Philosopher William Lane Craig says, Transparent is simple enough for students, but powerful enough for adults to enable them to integrate their faith with their fields of expertise. I heartily recommend it. David Richardson has written what is perhaps the most insightful book to date on the spiritual but not religious generation, declares Greg Thornberry, the president of the King's College in New York City. Transparent gives you the ability to quickly see through the complex issues and ideologies of our day as if you had X-ray vision and discover that every foundational assumption is religious in nature. Everyone is a person of faith, just people of different faiths, even atheists. In reading Transparent, author David Richardson reveals powerful ways for you to engage with your Christian faith in school, at work, in the community, when you read the news, or while watching a movie. Better than apologetics and worldview, and surprisingly practical, Transparent harnesses the power of assumptions so adults or students may bring Christ into the real world. Don't leave your faith at home or in the past. Transform your life. Rekindle your faith. Put the remaining pieces together in your life. Buy the book, Transparent: How to See Through the Powerful Assumptions That Control You by David Richardson, in print or ebook at your favorite bookseller or at the website, thetransparentbook.com.